putting the ball on play. He gets it out deep, and Havlicek steals it. Over his man Jones. Havlicek stole the ball. It's all over. It's all over.
Who do you think Havlicek stole the ball from? The Sixers. Before Cavs Warriors, before Bulls Pistons, before Knicks Pacers, even almost before Celtics Lakers, it was Celtics Sixers. And counting the Sixers' ancestors, the Syracuse Nationals, this is their 20th playoff meeting, the most in playoff history, by a lot. And incredibly, 13 times they fought for a berth in the finals, like when Havlicek stole the ball from Hal Greer of the Sixers. Or 2 years later, when Wilt finally knocked out Bill in just 5 games, ending the Celtics' little hot streak of 8 NBA titles in a row. Or the year after that, when an NBA team finally came back from a 3-1 deficit and Russell got his revenge en route to his first title as player-coach. Or 1980, 81, and 82, when the Bird and Dr. J incarnations met for the Eastern Crown 3 years in a row. The Sixers took 2 of those 3. 81, the only time the Celtics prevailed, might have been the greatest playoff series in NBA history. 3 of the 7 games decided by 2 points, 2 decided by 1 point, and the Celtics rallied from down 3 games to 1 to win. And in 82, even though the Sixers won a blowout Game 7 at the Garden, something epic, something eternal happened down the stretch with the Sixers and not their own team headed to the finals against the Lakers. With their season all but over, Boston fans began chanting instructions to the Sixers players. Because of how the playoffs were restructured, they have not met for a trip to the finals since 1985, a Boston blowout in 5. Oh yeah, one only clinched when Larry Bird stole the ball.
Larry Bird with a big steal. It is over.
Nevertheless, the playoff rivalry has continued through the generations. Allen Iverson
Falling away, puts it in!
winning Game 4 in the first round in 2002 with 23 seconds left to force a decisive Game 5, in which the Celtics hit a record 9 threes in the fourth, Paul Pierce going for 46. And a decade later, with Pierce still in full flower and joined by Rondo and KG, the Celtics again needed 7 to hold off Iguodala and Holiday in a conference semi in which neither Boston nor Philly won 2 in a row. And now new generations of Celts and Sixers, today's generations, will step into the living history of Russell and the Joneses against Wilt, and Cowens against Dr. J, Bird against Moses Malone, and KG and Antoine Walker and Iverson and Iguodala and even Pete Maravich trotting these boards, and the winner always comes out tougher. But in the great secret of this rivalry, the loser always comes out changed. The last game Philly played before they blew it up and traded away Wilt, they lost to Boston in '68. The last game Boston played before they stepped it up and traded for Bill Russell, they lost to the pre-Sixer Nats in '56. The last game Philly played before they tore it down and helped trigger the process, they lost to the Celtics in 2012. Celtics, Sixers, it'll do that to you.